Okay. So here's the frickin' deal about The Bachelor. Season 37. It's The Bachelor season 37. It's really important. It's big news, big news. So, he has this guy. His name is Trevor. He's a pilot, and he's really big stuff. Really just kind of like a big wig with the pilots. He's a sexy guy, and so all the pilots they're just like, well, heck, now we can't compete with him. He's too sexy, and so they all just gave up and they go back in their post office. That's what they do now. They over the winter break you can make a lot of money at the post office. So that's what they're all doing right now. I don't know what to do later. Not my problem. But so Trevor is he used to be on The Bachelorette with this gal named Hannah Ann. Hannah. Her name was Hannah. And the thing about Hannah was they went into this windmill and they had sex 3 times, and then in the morning they had sex again. Very big news in the Bachelor community. Crazy time, crazy time. Everybody was tweeting about it. It was all over the social media and the different kinds of internet. That's what happened. Pretty crazy stuff. So that's just some baggage. Now Trevor, he's kind of a whippersnapper. He likes to get around, get a little crazy. So the thing about him is that before this season ever started, there's like 40 women that go and they meet up at this big old house. It's craziness, absolute craziness. He ended up meeting one of these women at the very hotel that they are all staying at, just totally by surprise. He was at some like party thing and she was at a wedding, and she already knew that she was going to be on the show, so she saw him and she walked up to him and was like, "Hello." And they say that that's all that happened. They just kind of talked for a couple hours. I don't know. Seems like maybe a little some happened. I don't know. Nobody knows. Except for this girl whose name I don't remember, and frickin' Trevor. So, back to the present, well, of episode 1. Here's the deal. He meets 40 women. 40 women. And a lot of them, really, frickin' a lot of them, they make jokes about being his co-pilot and also a stewardess. One of those two is kind of that was pretty freaking common. It was some of them were funny, most were just not good. There were some paper airplanes. There was a cow. It was weird. And so they all went inside and they just get to drink. There's just like free alcohol. And, like the one that shows up first, she has to wait for 39 other women to introduce themselves to this guy. And so they're just like drinking and drinking and drinking. And so they get like kind of testy and weird. And eventually he meets all of them, and there's 40 women waiting inside, and he is given the first impression rose, and so he's supposed to go and like spend some hours. At this point, it's probably like 10 p.m. at night, and this thing goes on until like my times might be wrong because this thing goes on until like early morning. So it might be like a 6 hour thing. It's basically in the middle of the night. I'm not quite sure. Do your own research, my dude. So that's the deal. He has to talk to as many of them as he possibly can, find out which one has made the best impression on him, and then he gives her that rose. And that means that she is safe for the first week. She can't get sent home. And the thing is, there's 40 women there, and only 30 are going to be on the show. So immediately after the end of this night, 10 women are going to be sent home. So he's going to give out his first impression rose, and then he's going to keep 30 of them. He gets to keep 30, and then 10 go home. I think my numbers are right. He might only get 20. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. It's something like that. Something. And so, there's this one girl named Hannah Ann. Absolute monster. Just, crazy girl. She's really weird. She drew a picture with her dad and gave it to him. It was uncomfortable. I did not understand, but like you do, you bro. And so she just keeps on she got her time with him. They spent at least like 10 minutes and they made out. And then she just keeps on interrupting other women that are trying to have their time with him. And he makes out with a solid like at least 10 girls. And anytime a girl wants to do something, this guy is just like, okay, yeah, oh yeah, you wanna make out with me, okay. Oh yeah, oh you're gonna interrupt us talking. Oh okay. Oh 5 seconds later, oh you're interrupting now. Okay, gotta go, gotta go. He just like agrees to everything. It doesn't matter. It's like he doesn't care. He's just kind of like going along with anything and everything. It's crazy time. Like you can't even tell if he cares about any of them, honestly. But so that's Hannah Ann. I don't like her. I don't think that the world likes her. She's not good. But this guy likes her. He gave her the first impression rose. She was interrupting everybody. She was rude. There's this other girl named Victoria F., who is my absolute favorite. She has slightly crazy eyes, but not in a bad way, in a funny way. She got drunk and was very funny. She got a little sad, started crying a little bit, but really all of them were, so whatever. You do you, you do you. It didn't really make sense why she got sad. I think she got interrupted. She got interrupted and started crying just a little bit, but she didn't let him see. So maybe that's good. I don't know. I don't know. So that was Victoria F. She's fun. She's my favorite. There's also this other girl named, I don't remember her name, but she has blonde hair. She's also named Victoria, I think. Well, the thing about her is that they go and they do activities, and they did this activity where you like it's not the weightless thing, but they just spin you around for a few minutes, and then you gotta go throw up. So this girl, she got spun around, and then she went and threw up, and he ran over and made sure she was okay. And this girl is a nurse, and she said that was the first time she felt like anybody was taking care of her, so she thought that was very nice. And that was a very nice moment. They had a connection. That's what they had. That's what this show is all about: making connections, finding love. It's real. It's raw. It's beautiful. So that was her. And in that same competition, well, not the same competition, kind of the same event, there was a race right afterwards, and the girl that met him in the hotel, she ended up winning. The thing is, she cheated. The thing about her cheating is, though, nobody stopped her from cheating, and the rules were confusing. So I don't really blame her for cheating. She was supposed to go around the pillar and then through the rest of the race on the tricycle. She just went straight through the course on the tricycle, but nobody was like, hey, you're not following the right directions. And I couldn't tell which way she was supposed to go. I don't know. I don't know. So she ended up winning, and they got to go on a date. And they went and they flew up in an aeroplane because this guy's a pilot. So that's what they did. Now, like, the whole house is mad at her. Nobody likes her now. It's real shame. Real shame. That's the scoop. That's most of the news about the contestants, the genuine contestants. Now, towards the end of the show, of the episode, of this very first episode, something crazy happened. Something absolutely crazy happened. Remember how I was telling you about Hannah, the girl that they boned in that windmill 4 times? Well, she showed up again. She showed up again to describe the next, like, competition game thing activity that they were going to do. And so while all the girls were writing down what they needed to write down on a card, the two of them, Trevor and Hannah, they went off and they started talking. And they both were very emotional. They both just cried a little bit. Hannah more than Trevor because Hannah's emotional. All the women on these shows are emotional. Very, very emotional. It's okay. And he asked her if she wanted to go be in the house with him, and she said, I don't know, maybe. And that's pretty much where that episode stopped. So, the it's kind of heavily hinting that in the next episode, this girl is gonna go join the house and be one of the, I guess you call them contestants, and she's gonna start shit. So much freaking drama. Yeah, this has been Andrew Babb's weekly recap of The Bachelor, season 35. Absolutely, absolutely crazy. It's very important stuff. I want to get this message out there to the people, and just like anybody who didn't get to watch, just come watch my show. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button with all the ferocity and your tenacious fingies, and I don't know, just like, yeah, I want you all to know what's going on. It's really important stuff. Just be safe out there, guys.